A very good morning. Thanks for clicking on to the Saturday edition of Vogan's European Outlook. Hope you're enjoying your weekend so far. Very wet and windy out there today, and that will be the case as we go through the next couple of days here. Turning a little bit cooler as we push into early next week here, but the overall emphasis will be on the westerlies continuing to drive systems in across the British Isles. One thing I will note, Sadie, is that I think there is going to be a little bit more wintry precipitation back into the pattern once again as we push through next week and into the month of February overall. Up until now, the NAO has generally been positive, but the Arctic Oscillation has been generally negative, hence why we've had systems coming in across the UK but with a fairly substantial winter element to them, and I think we're going to get back to that as we go in through next week and the following week. So what am I saying? I'm saying that we are going to see more snow, even the low levels, with colder temperatures once again here, but the overall emphasis doesn't look so much at blocking areas of high pressure to the north, or but the month of February to me just continues to kind of gnaw at a colder theme, especially mid to late month. I think there is still rumblings going on in the stratosphere that hint at something more significant winter-wise before we break into the month of March and April. I think we are going to see something quite interesting. So the GFS, this is the surface and precipitation chart here. You can see here, as we rattle through, we're basically talking about this continuation of fluid motion within the upper atmosphere, systems coming and going, severe gales at times. Then we'll see these shots of cold coming in, especially in the wake of these areas of low pressure. Once the winds turn from west to north and northwest, we pull in colder air once again. So the Arctic Oscillation is actually slightly positive at the moment, but it is forecasted to go firmly negative. And once that happens, despite the fact that we've got a positive NAO, we're going to drive colder air into the mid-latitude pattern, which continues to see westerlies driving our weather. But that westerly flow will be cold air will become engaged within that, and we are going to see more in the way of snow. So you can see here as I skip through system one after the next, high pressure to the south here, so we don't have that indication of any negative NAO as we go forward here. And then as you can see here, you're noticing here the blues representing wintry precipitation becoming a little bit more prominent through next week and on into the following week as well here. So it's going to be an interesting one to see as we go forward, how much winter can we get in the pattern. Also, what's going to be interesting is whether we can start to see some form of blocking taking place. The CFSV2 does indicate that during the month of February that we are going to see some blocking. There is no immediate indication that that's going to be the case from these day-to-day GFS model runs, but time will tell. Interesting times ahead, I think, as we go towards the end game of winter. Hope you have a great Saturday, a great weekend, and I'll be back in the next couple of days with more. Bye for now.